Yes, indeed. And we are lucky to have Dr. Anthony Rahayel with us. He's known to his followers as no onions, no garlic. I have the pleasure now to recognise his efforts, his passion for Lebanon, as I call upon Dr. Rahayel to come up stage and say a few words, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing audience. I'm going to start by saying thank you so much. Thank you for Australia. This is my last time before moving to Melbourne, and thank you for Sydney. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the amount of love you have given me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the pictures. Thank you for everything that you have given me, and that this is what makes me continue. I'm coming to you with a message from Lebanon. I'm coming to tell you thank you. Thank you for being the ambassadors of Lebanon. Thank you for talking about Lebanon and raising Lebanon's flag up high wherever you are in the world. Remember that you are 16 million Lebanese all across the globe, successful Lebanese men, and you are the best ever all over. And you have reached places where we Lebanese back there in Lebanon, protecting your land, keeping the land for you, recognize you and thank you every single day for your success, for your name, for what you have become, and for definitely supporting Lebanon. Let me tell you my story. It started in 2012 when I wanted to promote Lebanon in many ways, not as seen on TV. Lebanon as seen on TV, the Lebanon you know, the Lebanon I'm asked about, the Lebanon you talk about, is unfortunately the Lebanon of news. Is Lebanon bad? No. Is Lebanon in a huge, dramatic situation where everybody needs to escape? No. Me, my family, and 3 children are living in Lebanon, and we love it, and we enjoy it with friends and family and lots of things. Look at the glass half full, and probably stop looking at the glass half empty. And Lebanon in the last summer, supported by you, every single person here in this room and all across the globe, and definitely in Australia, has been continuing and rebuilding what we have lost in a way or another. Lebanon has passed 7,000 years of occupancy and problems and lots of wars and so on, and yet we continue. During the war, things continued, and today we are continuing, trying to find solutions. And let's start a challenge. Probably you will be helping and supporting. A couple of days ago, I talked about the Manouche challenge. Let's call it the Manouche challenge. If every single Manouche you eat has za'atar made from Lebanon, count with me. Millions and millions and millions on a daily basis. So supporting Lebanon starts by a simple za'atar Manouche. Harvesting the land of Lebanon, sending za'atar all across the globe, and yet we can rebuild the country. Imagine just opening factories in Lebanon and giving job opportunities. Yes, we can rebuild the country. So my story started in 2012 when I wanted to show to the world Lebanon as not seen on TV. Lots of travelers, bloggers, influencers, they all speak English on National Geographic, Discovery Channel. So I said, my language is Lebanese, and very proudly, I want to tour the world, I want to tour across Lebanon, I want to document and film for my kids, probably yours, Lebanon as not seen on TV, and try to reconnect us with you, with all the expats that have left, and probably let our kids, mine and yours, see a country they have forgotten about, see a country they have not heard good stories about. And remember that in this tiny little land, back on the Mediterranean, lots of things are happening. Lots of things have happened. From our country, the alphabet has went all across the globe. From my country, business has gone all across the globe. And today, in a year or probably 2, and it's going to come to an end very soon, of problems, all together we can rebuild the country. So I've come today and probably send a story out there and ask you, why don't we come all together, all across the globe, in committees, in associations, in groups like this, in dinners, and rebuild our country, starting by reuniting outside of the country. What I mean by that is, let's work together, let's love each other, let's support each other, let's reunite each other, let's call each other every day, and let's all together be proud of, yes, Thank you, Australia. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, United States. Thank you, every single country on earth that has supported us. We who had to leave, but yet we are very proud of our origins. And we want to rebuild them, and we want one day not come back. You cannot come back. I'm happy not to wait in line in my country for a manouche. Please don't come back. That's not the point. But supporting each other, and come visit us during summer. Come support for tourism. Come support for everything. And this is what Lebanon is all about. Lebanon is about 3 languages. Lebanon is about love. Lebanon is about smiles. Lebanon is about knowing how to eat. Lebanon is about great things happening in a country that starts at 0 and goes out to 3,000. Lebanon has a million things, with all due respect to 200 countries around the world, in that small little tiny land of 10,000 square kilometers. So just remember, this is my mission, 4,500 videos after, 10 years in the making and ongoing. The mission is reuniting ourselves with our roots, not forgetting where we come from. I compared it once, Lebanon with my mom. I cannot allow myself to talk negatively about my mom. I cannot allow myself to say bad things about my mom. She's everything. She is my mom, which I didn't choose. And that's Lebanon for us. This is Lebanon for you. You cannot. We cannot. Sometimes we pass by hard times and say, bad things are happening there. It's the politicians, not us. It's the ones who are taking care of the country, not the country itself. So remember, بأحلى بلد بالعالم لقمتنا بتجمعنا, and together we're gonna rebuild one amazing country. Thank you again. Thank you for the love. Quick note before I leave. It's not because I'm standing in front of you, just a quick note. I've been all across and continuing, and next year I have a long world tour. What I felt in Australia is different. What I felt in Sydney is different. The amount of love you have for your country is amazing. The amount of respect, the amount of habits you have taken with you and yet continuing to cherish is out of this world. Yes, many of you came 40 years or 50 years back, and Lebanon stopped back then, but this is a good thing. The way you speak, the way you talk, the way you respect, the way I see tears in your eyes when you speak about Lebanon. Please keep this and don't stop. Lebanon needs you as much as you need Lebanon. Much love to all, and thank you again.
Just a couple of words. Thank you, Dr. Anthony. Thank you for your passion to Lebanon, and thank you for reinstigating that love and keeping it alive. And hopefully, we can all make it back there and make a difference. Thank you.